Hey guys, in this video I took this cheap Raptor 660R destined for the scrapyard, restored it and gave it a whole new life. This video took me over 3 weeks, so please consider subscribing. And with that out of the way, enjoy the video. Now it's starter fluid, but it runs a little bit rough. Right now I'm taking the whole thing apart. Took off the gas tank seat. Now we can get to the carb. Yeah, so we already disconnected it. We just need to disconnect the throttle and the choke, and we can pull it out. Carb is out, let's give it a clean. So I did find on both of the carbs that the idle jet was clogged. So I just got new jets in there. The jets that were in there were 170, which is way too rich. Stock, they run about 140 and 145. We're running completely stock. But yeah, that's how you know this is a Chinese carb, because they don't even care to put different types of jets in it. They just put the same one for both of them. That's how you know the people just got it like this, put it in, they didn't run, they gave up, and yeah, that's about it. Watch out for these Chinese carbs. If you tune them right, they may work correctly depending on your situation, but these 660Rs are pretty picky, so I'm gonna try to get this to work right. If I can't, I'm just gonna have to opt for an upgraded carb. I'm hoping that I can do this because I do not want to pay $200 for a brand new carb. All right, moment of truth. Hopefully it doesn't blow up on me. It's on. I'm gonna choke it, see if it fires up with choke. So I got the quad running and it idled perfect, but that was the problem. The only thing it did was idle. Anytime I gave it gas, it would just die like this. So I kept looking up answers. Some people recommended to change the main jets, and some people said to change the needle height. So I just started experimenting, changing both to see what would work. And so a full week of trial and error started. Okay, so I got it to run decent. I think I have a 135 or a 140 jet and a 170 jet. So I don't have anything in the middle, so I ordered a jet kit. So yeah, I was pretty frustrated that I couldn't get it to run right, but when the jet kit came, I started putting in more jets and getting it right. So I noticed that it idles fine off choke, but then as soon as I gas it, it bogs. But if I add the choke slowly as I'm gassing it, it starts revving up fine. So I didn't really know what the issue was. Sometimes it would seem lean, and then sometimes it would seem rich. Sometimes it would bog and then rev up fine. Sometimes adding the choke would make it run right. Sometimes getting rid of the choke would make it run right. It was just all over the place, and I was thinking of giving up. But here's like a little before. Sorry for the little energy in the video. It had been raining for the past week, and as a result, I got pretty sick. So in some clips, my voice will be kind of bad, but should be fine. Okay, so right now we're gonna take both tires off, and that way we can actually polish the tires and get them looking nice. Okay, so I tried my best to get the rust off. Got most of the rust off. I didn't polish them like I said, but this thing's gonna get dirty anyway, so I'm not really too worried about that. So let's get these tires back on. So with these Raptor 660Rs, the starter clutch goes out a lot, which basically is a clutch for the starter that goes one way and not the other. So that one went out on this machine, so I had to replace it. And here's me struggling to replace it and just all the chaos that came with it. Gosh dang. So the first step was to undo the drain plug and drain all the oil out. Ooh, we're quick with it. The next step was taking the side cover off. Okay, don't want to lose that. That looks fine. This is starter gear, that looks fine. Okay, let's get the rest of the bolts off. Is there a bolt at the top? Am I tripping? We're good. Bro, this guy's not coming off. It's too slippery. Holy crap. Nah, I'm gonna need a screwdriver. Yeah, the bottom's not coming off. Seems like there's something holding it. So since the starter clutch is connected to the flywheel, we had to take the flywheel nut off and then the actual flywheel, and then unbolt the starter clutch from the flywheel. If you're confused on what I'm saying, you'll see once I get it out how it works. So this is me being an idiot. I basically forgot to take the flywheel nut off, and I'm trying to pull the flywheel off. Of course, it's not gonna come off. The flywheel nut is on. Idiot max. But yeah, so I ended up taking it off, taking the flywheel nut off, and getting the flywheel off, and that was all off camera because I was just too embarrassed.
Okay, so now we're taking off all the little bolts. They're actually coming off pretty easily. I thought they were gonna like be hecka hard to pull off, but it's not too bad. Okay, now we can pull it off, maybe, hopefully. Let it rip. Delicate tapping, we got it off. Just gonna clean it up. Okay. We're gonna tighten it in a star pattern. So you gotta do like the, and then you do one last tie-in. Don't want to strip it, but definitely want to make them nice and snug.
So now we put everything together just like it came off.
No way. How did that happen? Oh, there it is. So look, it spins one way, but the other it doesn't spin. Perfect. That's exactly what we need. Put this cover back on. Finesse it under here.
So after I got all of that situated, I was able to actually start the quad now, but I was still having carb issues. Now, what I would do was adjust the slide and change the main jet, and this would alter the quad. I couldn't really pick up what the quad was doing, but eventually I dialed it in and got it right.
Okay, so I got the oil in and I got it started, and when I would cover it up, it would run way better. So less air.
So like I said, at this point, I was just confused, but I did end up getting the jets and the needle in the correct position, and it ran great. So I know it looks bad, but it ran great. When I replaced the starter clutch, I put on the gasket wrong, and that made a little leak in the case. And the coolant was leaking only because I accidentally overfilled it, but it was revving up good.
Okay, so I got most of everything painted. Now I have the hardware, just gonna start slowly assembling it. And yeah, let's get to it. Okay, so I'm getting all the plastics put on right now. I think it looks pretty good. The only thing it's missing is really just a front bumper. I think it looks pretty good. Frame's nice and blue. I like the white and the blue. It comes together very well. But I'm gonna put the top stuff back on. And then right now, actually, I'm gonna show you guys what I'm gonna try. We're gonna try to make a little black thing to, I think I'm just gonna glue it onto here. Just hot glue it on there. And yeah, hopefully it turns out well. Nice and snug. Okay, we are super close from the first start. So I'm gonna secure the battery, secure everything down right now, secure all the plastics, make sure nothing's wiggling around or anything. And then we can take care of the exhaust stuff later, but then go for a drive and yeah, see if it works. I haven't ridden it, so we'll see. Okay, so I just got all the plastics on. Anywhere where there's holes, I put them on. I just want these plastics to be secure because I see quads all the time. Missing bolts, missing plastics. I wanted this thing to be complete. You know, when something's like, oh, Max built this or Max built that, I want it to stand for quality and not just like, you know, he just threw it together. So now that we're done with that, let's get the seat on. And I think we can go for a drive, actually. The last thing we need to repair is this brake cylinder. After the ride, I'm gonna take a look at it. But the front brakes do work perfectly fine. So yeah, I'm just gonna take it easy, go through all the gears, and yeah, let's go for it. All right, so everything's on and ready to go. So I just guess turn it on, warm it up, and then we can go for a drive. Let's do it. Should be good now. Brake. Okay, I would count that as a success. Just because we were able to drive the quad good and it drove around, I was able to even almost do a wheelie basically. And yeah, but again, I was kind of scared. The wheelie was pretty scary because I don't have any back brakes. And when you have two rear wheels in the air, you need back brakes to put it down. So if I loop, I'm very injured. So yeah, but it runs good. I kind of felt that it was like buffering a little, but after it got hot, it actually drove relatively well. But other than that, it runs good. Thank you for watching. I'll probably post a few more videos of this quad, do like a test run, a dirt run, and yeah, have a little bit of fun with it, you know, before it goes to its forever owner. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.
Thank you guys for watching. You guys absolutely smashed the like goal in the last video. I think it was 20 likes and you guys just absolutely smashed it. So let's aim for 30 likes in this video. I'll see you guys next time. I'm going to be doing a off-roading video with the quad that we just built. So stay tuned for that. Drive safe, everybody.